Okay, so we're gonna start some model development in Python, but the first step is uh, loading Excel file that we downloaded in the Python. So the first step is this. In order to access to the Excel file, you need to specify the directory of the file, or you just simply upload your file on this workspace you're working on. So here in this case, in my case, I have Excel file here. So I upload it, and then I have file here, so I can read it. So to do that, I need to do first call Pandas, because this is the library I'm gonna use. Pandas is I think it's I think most of data scientists use this library. It's quite easy to use and fast, and they also provide a lot of data analysis. So we're gonna use Pandas. So we should first call the Pandas and read the Excel file, and then we just want to check if data is correctly read, and then we'll start analysis. And I prepared this course for the people who has no experience at all on programming, because I think using ChatGPT or Copilot can be a great help to understand programming. So let me start question: how to read Excel file in Python. So if you know the step, then you can simply ask each step to the Copilot. Actually, this Copilot is ChatGPT. So I prefer using this Copilot rather than ChatGPT in OpenAI, because I'm just using free version. And if you use Copilot, you can use GPT-4. And also, another good thing is these. Hmm. It's one of good thing is that this answer is actually generated from ChatGPT, but with you can check this reference here. So one of issue using ChatGPT is that it's giving hallucination, and so it's always better to use ChatGPT for something you already know, but you just need the detail. But in this case, you're not familiar with the programming, and you're doing programming with the ChatGPT. So I suggest to use Copilot rather than just ChatGPT, because it provides these external reference so that you can go and check. So it provides this code from which web page. So it's okay. So it shows how to do that. So it says there's a pd.xl file, but in the reference code they never use that, but rather they use pd.readxl. So maybe this is hallucination, because I've never seen this. I'm familiar with this readxl thing, and this reference also shows, you know, you can use readxl from Pandas. So you can find out if you can easily find out by checking the reference if the answer from Copilot is hallucination or not. Okay. Oops. It's it's I think it's broken because of Copilot. Anyway, ooh. Okay, I just closed it. So here, if you remember, I said call pandas, which means it's call this. And so you can read file. DF is short for data frame, because that's what people this variable is used a lot, so I just go with that. Pandas read Excel, and then I have this file name, and it should be placed in between quotation mark, because it's is how you put string this text itself in the code. If you remove it, okay, I can show you that. So actually I'm running the cell by clicking this button or putting shift enter, then you will see. But if you remove quotation mark, it will get an error, because what is that? But no, actually this is file name, then it has no problem. And if you remember Copilot's result, it used PD. So actually Pandas is too long, because we're gonna use it a lot and it's too long, so we want to make it short. In this case, we also make it we should change it to PD if it's PD. And let's see if we have data correctly. Actually it's correct data, but not really the tab we want to have. Where is it? Where is it? Let's check the Excel file again. Okay, here what we see was this first page. So everything, every cells except the here are empty. That's why it's empty here. And AN means empty. So we want to change. So how I read second tab of the Excel file in Pandas. That will give you an answer. Take some time, but it says use sheet name. So we can just, well, it gives you, so how to use that? You add this here, sheet name and the number. But I asked second tab and the number is 1. It's because indexing in programming is starting from 0. So 0 is the first, then 1 is the second. So in this case, we correctly read the tab we want to read. So we managed to read the data.